What's up, everybody? This is Stevie Browning with Mountain Dreams Media. The Logan High School Wildcats have now improved to 4-0 for the first time in Coach Gary Mullins' career, and we got a chance to sit down with him and a few of the players, so stay tuned right after a word from our sponsors.
Accidents, illness, heart attacks, strokes. When an emergency strikes, count on Logan Regional Medical Center. We're here providing emergency care 24/7, including the higher levels of emergency heart care found in our accredited chest pain center, and our enhanced cleaning, mask requirements, and social distancing to help keep you safe. Emergency care at Logan Regional Medical Center. When minutes matter, count on us.
Coach, 4-0 for the first time in your career. Congratulations. Tell me how it feels.
Feels pretty good. You know, these guys have worked really hard and put a lot of work in off season. So we knew that to accomplish the goals that we set forth that we needed to be 4-0 out of the gates. So saying it and doing it's two different things. So to actually accomplish it shows how tough they are mentally, and now we're ready to try to move on to the next one.
You've got Winfield. That's probably going to be your toughest challenge you've seen this season. How do you prepare for them?
You got to be really physical. You know, that's how they want to beat you, is they want to get after you and play really physical, so you got to match their physicality and just do what we do. You know, we know that that they're going to run the ball a lot and try to get us, you know, in situations where they can outflank us and pound that big fullback on us. But, you know, we got to go low on him and go low on all of them, and offensively just keep doing what we're doing, and we'll think we'll be fine.
The improvements you made this year defensively, just all 4 games, you know, is that something that you expected? Is that something that you think is going to keep rolling?
Well, we thought we could be pretty good defensively, and then the 2 scrimmages happened, and we were awful in both of those. We've still not really figured out what was going on in those games, but our D-line's just different. You know, last year, Landon, you know, would play solid most of the time, and Noah was pretty good, and we didn't get much out of the interior defensive line most of the time. You know, every now and then they'd make a stop, but, you know, we just didn't get a lot of tackles from that position. And Goff's had 2 really big games, and when you got a guy in there making, you know, 6-8 tackles a game, it makes a difference. Whenever they're dominating inside, it makes it easier on everybody else.
Your linebacking core again had a big game. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, those guys play hard and fly around to the ball, and we're trying to get a little depth there. We started Quentin this week instead of Coger, just trying to get, you know, him a break whenever we can and just build depth for the future games because it's hard to play every snap of the game. You know, so we're trying to move Quentin and Kovac and some of those guys in there and get them some reps. But that linebacker group's been about as good as you could ask.
Coach, at the beginning of the season, you know, we saw a lot of running, especially with Coburn. You know, you've kind of balanced that out, and you know, now we're kind of back to the air raid. Is that by design, or is that a feel type thing? Yeah, I mean, we don't really try to impose our will too much. We're just going to line up and see where we feel like we got the advantage. And you know, we got some plays that are you know, throwaway plays. Is basically what I call them, that we're just, you know, testing for later. You know, so sometimes when you see us do something, it might not make a lot of sense, but we're just checking to see, you know, how certain guys cover and that kind of thing. And we're just going to always just try to do whatever the defense gives us. We're not really going to come out and say, well, we'll throw it 40 times or run it 40 times. We'll just do whatever we feel like is going to work. And I saw you in this last game, you know, try a couple guys out at running back. Did you see anything you liked? Yeah, I mean, Kane Justice is a good young running back. Gabe Workman is another one that runs good. And we're trying to get more and more guys reps. It's hard to learn the system, and so it takes them a little while, but they're playing their 3rd JV game now too. And that factored in with getting some varsity time, that they should be ready to rock and roll when it matters. And tell us about the impact Julius has had. Well, he had the impact we thought he would. You know, we tried to get him out last year because we thought putting him opposite of Carson would give us 2, you know, big, deep threats. And I think he'll just get better and better. You know, he's another guy that's just learning the system,
And our system's a little different, they have to read coverages and know the plays, and we have a lot of terminology you got to learn, and it takes a long time to learn all that stuff. And he's just going to get better and better, and now he's starting to have faith, and Coger's starting to have faith in his one-on-one ability. So that's where you see him start taking shots and letting Julius go up and make the play.
Well, I appreciate you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Connor Mullins, you play both sides of the football. Which one is your favorite?
I'd have to say defense.
Why?
Because I just like to get in there and tackle people and try and get some sacks.
So as a running back, what's your job?
To run up the hole and block for Coger, and let him get some yards in.
So we've been seeing you a lot as a blocking back. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun just getting there and hit people and lead the way for Coger.
Good. Well, we can tell you like to hit people, but you are getting a couple more touches. Are you starting to feel a little bit more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I like to get the ball sometimes and just run over people and get some yards.
You got anything you want to say to the Logan crowd?
Yeah, I'd like to appreciate them and thank you for coming out, and I hope to see them at more games.
Connor Mullins, we appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
Garrett Williamson, appreciate you coming on. 4-0, how you guys feeling?
Man, we're excited to be here. We've worked really hard to get to this point, but we're not satisfied. We're ready to go into a big game this week and hopefully get the result we want.
You got Winfield coming up. They're a little different than Poca. Tell me what your guys' thoughts going into the game.
Man, they're awful good. Their only loss of the year is to like the 3 seed in AAA and Hurricane. And they have 2 really good backs in Beam and Boggs. Boggs is more their speed guy on the edge, and Beam likes to run it up in between the guards, and he's a load. So, they look awful good on film, but, we're prepared for them. We're going to be prepared for them on Friday night.
As a wide receiver, with this wide receiving core who's got a lot of options, tell us about your job.
Obviously, I don't have the breakaway speed that the Slack and Julius has, so I'm more underneath, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and shorts and be the possession guy and block for Julius and Slack on the slips and the bubbles, and just try to play my role as best as I can underneath.
And what's it going to take for you guys to improve to 5-0?
We're going to have to get Bean to the ground in 3rd and shorts and get off the field because they're going to ground and pound and take the 3-yard gains. So I have to take some negative plays and get them some passing downs and ultimately get off the field on 3rd down.
Defensively then, you play cornerback as well. So are you looking more pass coverage or more coming up and making tackles?
My role this week will probably be strictly on pass coverage, and Braden's more of our run-stopping corner, so he'll probably be strictly focused on the run while I'm more focused on the pass. So, they're going to run it. They're probably going to throw it 5 or 10 times, and they're going to run every other play. So, most of the defense will be on the run, and I'll probably be stealing pass.
We appreciate you, Mr. Williamson. Have a good one, sir. We want to thank Coach Mullins and the rest of the team, and we want to wish them all the best of luck as they travel to Winfield and take on the Generals this Friday night. We'll see you.
Accidents, illness, heart attacks, strokes. When an emergency strikes, count on Logan Regional Medical Center. We're here providing emergency care 24/7, including the higher levels of emergency heart care found in our accredited chest pain center, and our enhanced cleaning, mask requirements, and social distancing to help keep you safe. Emergency care at Logan Regional Medical Center. When minutes matter, count on us.